一人の兵士に気をつけろって？
はい、リヴァイ兵長は危険です。
俺の巨人が倒れて。こいつがリヴァイか。同じなんだ、何も見えない。目をやられたのか。足が。
さっきは随分と楽しそうだったな。
As expected from Figma, they are the masters at bringing 2D characters into the 3D world, and Levi is no exception. But look at the face. You have Levi's general "I can't take more of this shit" face accurately depicted in the figure. Moving on to the jacket, look at the Survey Corps jacket. It is overly short and a tight fit for a military uniform, making it unsuitable from a utilitarian standpoint. The light brown paint job is superbly implemented, with no paint blotches whatsoever. Also, a point to note, there are numerous side pockets and decorations on the jacket. You also can't forget the Survey Corps logo on both shoulders, alongside another one on the chest pocket, and of course, the big one on the back. Point to note, the paint job here is susceptible to damage and is likely to peel off very easily, so I will be cautious when touching this figure. Look at the body, it is also well detailed with each strap and component required to activate and aid in the Omnidirectional mobility gear being implemented. Now, the legs are also well detailed with each strap being well implemented, of course. Look at the boots, they're also superbly painted alongside sculpted, as they're intricately detailed with no blotches whatsoever. We can't forget the Survey Corps' iconic cape with their insignia on it in order to portray Levi as a mega chair, as it has the shape of when the cape's in the air or when the characters are engaged in combat. Now, to look at the size. You know what? I knew Levi was short. Seeing him in front with my own eyes, to see how short Levi is, here's Levi next to Gunpla, Monster Arts, Figure Arts, other Figma, and Levi's equivalent regarding size, the SH Figure Arts Baby Yoda. When regarding articulation, Levi here is your run-of-the-mill Figma, or in layman's term, a figure that's capable of a diverse array of movement, as this is a re-release of an older Figma. Head, able to move in all directions. Torso, diverse here as well. Shoulders, Jack, I can fly! Elbows, a 90 degrees bend. Hands, a full 360. Waist, movable. Legs, Yuri on ice. Knees, over 90 degrees. And feet, just like the hands. As all of you know, when it comes to accessories, it can either be a lot or the bare minimum. And luckily, Levi is the former. Firstly, the face. It comes with a dark face, perfect for recreating, and an angry face when Levi's in combat. Now, when it comes to hands, besides your fists, you also have your open hands, slightly open hands, holding hands to hold I don't know what, trigger hands for holding the blades, and reverse trigger hands for cross-holding the blades. You also have the Survey Corps' most iconic equipment, the Omni-mobility Gear, which expels gas in order for the soldiers to fly up and butcher their own kind. Spoilers. And we can't forget the anti-Titan blades used for
rip and tear until it is done.
The blade is intricately detailed and sculpted with no paint blotches whatsoever. Finesse and very There are also 3 separate effect parts made to reenact the Survey Corps when they're in mid-air. Piece to attach at the end of the mobility gear, and 2 smaller blast effects for when the hooks are fired. And of course you have the hooks, perfect for clinging onto surfaces. The hooks, just like the high-grade Juggernaut, come with both stretched out variant when fired, and a variant where you can attach the hooks and wires onto any surfaces you desire. In conclusion, Figma's iteration of Levi is a work of art as it represents the high points that Figma figures are renowned for, such as the sculpt, articulation, and of course the accessories. The only gripes I have with Levi are the delicate paint on the back alongside the minute size, although this is more due to the nature of the character rather than the figure. But putting aside my nitpicks, Levi here is a great figure and I would recommend him to fans of Shingeki no Kyoujin or people who love good figurines in general.
Check.